been in my lazy girl era for so long, and it is time we exit that era and actually start prioritizing a routine, doing our healthy that girl habits, and making sure that we are working every single day to become the best version of ourselves. Please, 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 for the love of God, this is a warning. Do not hit the snooze button. All you're going to do is trick your mind into believing that you're going to go back to sleep, but because you're only actually sleeping for like 10 to 20 minutes, it's not going to do you any good, and you're just going to end up waking up a lot more groggy because your body's not able to actually enter a full REM cycle. Don't do yourself a disservice. Just wake up. If putting your phone across your room is going to help you so that you have to actually get out of bed and turn off your alarm, do that. Try to make healthy habits easy for you. I also highly suggest doing habit stacking. So one of the things that I personally like doing is when I'm hitting my snooze button, I also put my phone on do not disturb. The reason why I do this is because it's so tempting to want to look at your messages, to see the 20+ reels your bestie sent you. That's literally just gonna keep you from doing the productive things you need to do. Don't do that to yourself, babes, because that's only gonna make you want to stay in bed longer and not want to get up. I personally try to stay off of my phone for the first 30 minutes of my day. Once your brain gets that first hit of dopamine in the morning, that's gonna be the source that it's gonna constantly try to get. If you're settling essentially for momentary gratification, instant gratification that TikTok offers you, that Instagram offers you, you're gonna be looking for that for the whole day. Thank you BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. I personally find that mental health plays such a huge role with our ability to feel productive and content with our lives. As much as I'd love to be able to give you a step-by-step guide on how to exit your lazy girl era, it'll honestly feel near impossible when your mental health is struggling. There's definitely been moments in my life where I've accused myself of being lazy, when in all reality I was navigating through something much deeper than that I needed to talk to about with someone that I trusted, which is why I'm so happy to talk about today's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. BetterHelp is a convenient way to connect with a mental health professional who will work with you throughout your therapeutic process. BetterHelp allows you to receive professional therapy from the comfort of your home, anytime, anywhere. As someone who has used BetterHelp, I can definitely say that it's played such a huge role in my own healing journey. I was able to receive a lot of helpful advice and practical tips that I actually still use till this day. To get started, you fill out a quick questionnaire that matches you with a therapist that will meet your preferences. For example, I'm Christian, so I really wanted to have a therapist that also shared the similar beliefs that I have. If you don't end up vibing with your therapist, you can easily switch until you find one that works for you free of charge. To get 10% off your first month of therapy with BetterHelp, go to betterhelp.com/Adriana Noriega. Once again, betterhelp.com/Adriana Noriega to sign up today. Join the over 4 million users that have used BetterHelp and start taking charge of your mental health today. And now let's get back into the video. Please be sure to do your morning hygiene every single day. I know a lot of people don't like to floss, which honestly is so relatable because for the longest time, I would not floss at all. But please, girly pops, floss. It's only gonna help your dental hygiene. I'll go ahead and link this tongue scraper. It's honestly been so good with managing my breath, because not gonna lie guys, I used to struggle with bad breath and this has been helping. I also love this TheraBreath oral rinse, highly recommend it, and please floss. I love the brand Grin, and I also got this toothbrush from Target. Keep my skincare in the bag because that is another thing we do during the mornings is our skincare. I almost burned down my house. I lit a match and it fell on the floor and I was so scared. Okay. For people that don't like the taste of water and know that they gotta hydrate but are just not a fan of how water tastes, because believe me, I don't really like the way that water tastes either, but I do like lemon water and I feel like it adds a lot of flavor. I know there's also people that like to add berries to their water. There's people that add cucumbers. I would even recommend using the little powders through this brand. Make sure that you're consuming water. I definitely want to reach my goal every single day of drinking 8 cups of water a day, or around 2 liters of water. I personally feel like having a reusable water bottle is is one of the best things that you can invest in. I have this one that I had gotten from Target. It is broken, so I don't use it as often anymore. The water just ends up spilling out of it. If you guys own one that's really good, let me know so I can buy it for myself. The thing I really like about it is that it has a motivational element. For example, if it's 3 o'clock and you're not at the 3 o'clock mark, it just encourages you to chug it so you can make sure you're on track to finish this throughout the rest of the day. I prefer using my Lululemon water bottle. I love her. I literally take her everywhere I go, and low-key it'd be a flex. Like, be that person that walks around with water bottle. You can look at them and be like, damn, I know you hydrated. You know what I mean? Invest in a water bottle. It will be worth it. I honestly felt like spending $30 on a water bottle was like super pointless, but I got a cute water bottle. I drink out of that water bottle, and it being aesthetic, pink, my favorite color, motivates me to just drink it and like carry it around. You know what I mean? Hydration. Quick reminder to be sure to drink some water. I'll make it a goal to drink all of this before I even think about making myself a coffee. Stay hydrated, besties. I am going to be getting ready to go to the gym right now, so I'm not going to do like anything crazy, but I do want to make sure that I put sunscreen on and that I add maybe mascara and some blush. It just makes me feel more motivated to go to the gym and have a good workout, because if I look at myself and I'm like, I look rusty, I don't want to be here anymore. The only thing I'm going to be using today is my Great Skin Mirrored Serum and also my Sunbum sunscreen. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get really quickly because I'm supposed to meet with a friend at 8:30. So yeah. I just finished getting ready for the gym. I also filled up my water bottle. But before we get started with the day, I really wanted to make sure that I write down a to-do list. To-do list really helped me boost my overall productivity. Whenever I write a to-do list in the morning, I have a much higher likeliness of actually getting those things done in comparison to days where I don't write a to-do list and I don't really have much direction for what I want to do, and then I end up just being on my bed and watching One Piece. We're just going to write down 3 top to-dos for the day. We're not gonna overcomplicate it because I feel like sometimes it can get so overwhelming and you're writing like 10 plus things down. It can just mess with your brain a little bit, because I definitely think that happens to me sometimes. I love making things super convenient, so literally sometimes I just go on my phone on my notes app. I just write down my to-do list on there. Other times I like going on my Notion, and then there's days like today where I literally just get a sticky note and a pen and just write down my to-do list on there. I just stick this on my laptop, getting reminded of it throughout the whole day. I am a broken record at this point. I talk about gratitude all the time and I talk about my 5-minute journal all the time, but truthfully, gratitude is so important. So if you just take a few seconds to think about things that you're grateful for, it really puts you in a right headspace to make sure the day goes good and it's productive. Just pulled up to the gym. I'm gonna be working out with a friend, which I highly recommend if you are someone that literally dreads going to the gym. Going with a buddy makes it so much more enjoyable. I've been so much more consistent with the gym because I go with people. If my friend and I agree to go to the gym at 1, I'm gonna be so much more likely to actually pull up at 1 than I would be if I just said I'll go to the gym today at 1 and then like I don't have any person to keep me accountable to that. We're gonna be working out arms today. I'm so excited! If I'm being so honest, as much as I love fast food, eating my chips, my popcorn, and all that jazz, at the end of the day, truthfully speaking, whenever I'm eating those processed foods that are super high in fat, super high in sugar, I genuinely feel so sluggish and just not good about myself. Making sure that you are implementing whole foods in your diet is ideal. I try my best to get my protein in and make sure that I'm eating the recommended amount of veggies and fruits throughout my day. I actually went to Costco and I got a few things that I wanted to show you guys. These are literally my staples. Quick Costco haul. I got some baby spinach. I love adding them to my breakfast scramble in the morning, my pastas and my salads, smoothies. I also love this Beyond Burger plant-based patty. One of my friends got me on it and it's so good. It has 19 grams of protein. I am vegetarian, so it's really hard for me sometimes to find protein. It is processed, but at the end of the day, I mean, the gains are going up, baby. I also love cherry tomatoes so much. Love eating them honestly as a snack too with hummus or ranch. I also got some strawberries, raspberries, some bananas, Bonnie Greek yogurt. I eat this every single day, no joke. I love adding it to oatmeal for some extra protein, or even just eat it with fruit as a snack. And I also got some eggs. I try to eat 2 to 3 eggs every single day for protein. I also picked up my coffee essentials. I got some Chobani coffee creamer. This is the sweet cream one. Stock cold brew. This is unsweetened. And then some oat milk. I'm going to be making myself a coffee really quickly. Doesn't look super aesthetic, but I have my egg scramble, beans, and then also a tortilla. My coffee, of course. I'm so excited to drink my coffee. If you really want to try your best to be as productive as possible, I would highly recommend making sure to change up your environment and adapting it to make sure that it is helping assist you in being the productive girly pop that you know you can truly be. As someone that does work from home, I definitely feel like switching up the scenery really helps me. I love working at coffee shops. Whenever I'm working from home, I really try my best to make sure that my space is dedicated to actually being productive. I like lighting candles, making it an aesthetic experience, maybe making a matcha or getting the Celsius, and really putting myself in that mood and that headspace to actually be productive. I definitely think that if you are doing maybe homework or answering your emails, it's best to distinguish between the areas of your home that you work in and the areas that you chill and rest in. Really try my best to avoid working on my bed. Sometimes I do that though, but I honestly find that I'm most productive when I'm working at my desk. I got dressed and we're gonna be heading to a coffee shop downtown and just kind of having a chill editing and email day. Let's go do that. Yay! Big believer in tracking your habits, making sure that you are keeping track of your habits that you are doing daily and weekly. It just help hold you accountable to the things that you say you're going to do. For example, say that you really want to drink a gallon of water every single day, keeping track of that either through a digital app on your phone. I personally like using this app to track my habits, so like writing it down on paper and checking the boxes throughout the day. Having incentives and a reward system also helps as well. I recently wrote down all the habits that I want to do every single day and every single week and made an incentive to do them. So the way that I personally do it, try to do a habit for 1 week straight. At the end of those 7 days, I give myself a little treat or a little reward. I continue doing those healthy habits throughout the 2nd week, and by the end of the 3rd week, if I was able to keep up with that habit for those 21 days, I end up giving myself a bigger reward. It only takes 30 days to build a habit. So if you're able to do that even for a 4th week, there you go, lo and behold, you have yourself a new habit, which by that point won't even feel like it takes much effort to do because it just becomes a part of your lifestyle. For example, doing my skincare routine has been something that I do daily. It's literally just become like a part of my life. I'll give you guys a few examples of some of the incentives I have so that you guys can get inspired to make your own. I just washed my face. We're gonna be doing my nighttime skincare routine. Setting aside time to resting, to recharging is key to assuring that your productivity is sustainable. If you're go, go, go all the time and never take that time to breathe and just relax, you're going to eventually burn out. Taking aside even just 10-15 minutes of your day to taking care of yourself, whether that's mentally, spiritually, physically. I'm gonna be doing this eye mask from Faded. I'm also going to put on some worship music, do some journaling, and eat some pho. Here's your sign to treat yourself to your favorite food. You deserve it, bestie. I also want to read my Bible because that's something that personally I find brings me so much peace and joy, and it comforts me in moments where I am struggling. I'm so excited to eat my pho. It's gonna be so good. every night to go to bed at around 11. My goal is to get anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, and I do have plans to wake up at around 7 a.m. tomorrow. I went ahead and put on my alarms. I'm also going to be putting my phone on do not disturb to make sure that I don't get distracted by any notifications. It's important to stay off of social media, but really try to avoid blue light. It's not good for your eyes. I'm gonna just be spending the next half hour or so praying and reading my Bible, meditating on the words, distressing from the day, so that tomorrow morning I can wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. I also filled up my water bottle to make sure that tomorrow morning I can just wake up and chug that thing, start off my day on the right foot. I hope you guys were able to get inspired to enter your productive girl era. Establishing routine in your life is a game changer once you get into that habit of being productive, of putting yourself first, making sure that you're prioritizing your work and your goals. You are going to literally exceed your wildest expectations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. God bless and goodbye.